Do you remember last week when I told you don't move to Montana if? Well, at the end of that video, I told you I would share with you why I moved to Montana 7 years ago, and actually it will be 8 years this year. 10 years ago now, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's been a decade. I was sitting in interstate traffic in the DC, Washington metro area. We call this the DMV. If you're from there, you know. DC, Maryland, Virginia. The roads there get crazy. There's so many people that you are pretty much spending half your life in traffic. It used to take me sometimes hours and hours to get to work and hours to get home. And all you see is red taillights in front of you. And it's so draining. Like, how awful is it to be just sitting in a car for half of your life? When I got to the point of having kids and starting a family, I did have one child when I was living in Virginia. You start to see things a little bit differently. And when your kid's just sitting in a car seat for so many hours and they're screaming and they're bored, I just wanted to give my family more. And like a lot of people, I traveled out to the western part of this country for some vacation time. I drove through I-90 and I-94, and of course, immediately coming into Montana, I just fell in love with the land. I fell in love with the people. I met a lot of friendly people along the way, and I just knew upon landing here for vacation that I wanted to give my family a different life and a different pace of life. The Washington, D.C. area was never for me. I was very thankful to grow up there, but it just wasn't what I was looking for to raise my family in. Now here I am with a blended family of 5. I have 5 kids, 2 stepkids, 3 biological kids, and I am now living that dream of raising my family here in Billings, Montana. I have been lucky enough to live in Bozeman as well, and then I moved to Billings, and I haven't looked back one day. Like I mentioned in my last video, upon moving here, I learned the Montana culture, and I really appreciate and respect all the history that Montana has to offer and the culture here. I didn't come here to change the state. I just came here to enjoy it and raise my family. And when you're from somewhere where there's so much traffic, it's so miserable, you really appreciate the fact that it only takes 20 minutes to get across town. Well, and maybe 30 minutes in the winter time. That is a little bit of my story, and it is really nice to share that with you guys. If you have any questions, even if it's about my story and my journey here, or if you have questions about the Billings, Montana real estate market or about Montana in general, my contact information is in the description below. Make sure you click to subscribe to stay tuned for all things real estate in Billings, Montana. Until next time.